joined us last time, we were just leaving the massive ruin site at Teotihuacán. We drove south toward the towns of Cholula and Puebla, but we had a few nights planned in the mountains before then to cool off.
Oh man, we hit some dirt! Woo!
Finally. Jeez.
Yeah, it's been...
Since Baja, right?
Yeah, I think since we've really done any sort of off-road driving. Where are we go? We're going up to Popo?
We're going up to a camp that sits right between the volcanoes of Popo and Itza.
Popo and Itza. For those of you who don't know what that is.
Every time you go to a Mexican restaurant and it's Central Mexican food, you'll see
It's a painting.
iconic painting of a warrior holding a princess who's dead, and it's kind of the Romeo and Juliet story of Mexico, but I don't really know the full story and how it ties into the volcanoes. It's kind of Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
But we can actually see the volcanoes right now, and they're massive,
amazing.
huge. The higher we went, the rockier and dustier the track became.
We just stopped to air down. Ooh. Because the road is pretty rough. I think we're going up to 10,000 feet in elevation. I think we're probably at about 85, maybe to 87 right now, and I feel it in my lungs.
We traveled through multiple ecosystems on our way up, from thick oak and pine forest to alpine grasslands. These grasses are like water cascading off of these hillsides. It's really interesting. What's the highest you and I have ever camped?
I think the highest we've ever camped is probably 10,000. I don't know. Zach just told me that we're above 11,000 feet right now. So, there's that. It's cold too. So it dropped 30 degrees. Oh my God, the volcano is spewing. Not lava, but
I think just heat.
It's actually snowing right now, or more like a sleet.
It turns out that what we thought was snow was actually falling ash mixed with light rain.
All right, home for the night. Under Popo. This is a weird little established camp we found. What's the elevation here? 11 something?
11.7.
We are at 11,700 feet. I can definitely feel it. The gentleman that sold us our spot, I think kind of tried to dissuade us from staying here because of the weather. But I guess when you're up at 11.7, it's always going to be a little cloudy. What do you think?
I mean, you can't beat the view.
Yeah, the view is pretty nice.
It's going to be cold. But it's amazing that it cleared up enough to let us see the peak like this much. It was only until later that we would realize that we were being warned about camping here because of a recent eruption that had taken place that we were unaware of. Popo would erupt again only a few weeks after we left, causing the evacuation of several thousand residents in the vicinity. We experienced enough rumbling and smoke from Popo to push us onward the next morning. We were only in Cholula for a few minutes before we attracted some unwanted attention.
¿Qué está la cámara? Pásale.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Cholula is a vibrant town full of energy and excitement, but we were ready for some chill time. The next morning, we hit the sites hard, starting with the Great Pyramid and the church that sits on top of it, the Santuario de la Virgen de los Remedios from the 16th century. Having fully explored the Iglesia, we moved on to the archaeological site below. It's surprising that the Great Pyramid has a base 4 times larger than the Pyramid of Giza in Egypt, and is the largest pyramid base in all of the Americas. We also checked out the Cholula Site Museum. There were reproduction frescoes from the archaeological site, as well as this interesting scale model showing how large the completely unearthed pyramid would be. There are many ceramic artifacts that are stylistically much different from what we saw at the Teotihuacán site less than 100 miles away. We left the museum eager to check out some of the amazing street art we had heard a lot about before we had arrived.
That's what we're hearing in Cholula.
There's also the enormous religious complex of the Convent of San Gabriel Archangel and the Iglesia Capilla Real de Naturales, which dominates the area east of the city's main plaza with its bright yellow walls.
We have had a lovely stay at Trailer Park Las Americas. I think so. We've been here in Cholula for the last couple days, and it's really good. I would highly recommend it. We are heading out towards Oaxaca, and we're going to kind of go up into the mountains and stay with some Americans, so that should be pretty interesting. Here's Pete. Little pool behind us. I think this dude's gonna turn on his generator pretty soon. But yeah, it's been really nice. Do you like this place?
It was good. We met some cool people. And it was a nice little base to explore Cholula. But yeah, I think we're gonna get out of here today.
Go to Oaxaca?
Oaxaca.
All right, let's do that.
Trying to get there for a couple of years.
Yeah, we have. I think we tried to go there
for our honeymoon.
For our honeymoon, what, 14 years ago?
Yeah.
Something crazy like that. But I had the swine flu. Yeah, so that didn't work out. So yeah, onward to Oaxaca. I can't get it. Maybe I can. Wow, that is so beautiful down there. Wow, you know what it reminds me of? Eagle Creek.
We're headed to a place called Casa Rab in the small pueblo of San Pablo Etla, just outside of Oaxaca by about 15 minutes. Owned by an American couple, we thought we could get a few tips on how to best spend our limited time in the big city, and of course to see the dogs there. Casa Rab is also home to the Friends of Megan Animal Rescue. Check them out on Instagram to see some seriously cute pups. Tony Robb has a great little cantina on his property for games, music, and of course his own homemade mezcal.
We're having the time of our lives at Casa Rab. What a great place and a great community. About ready to walk in on the boys and a pool game. Here it is.
It didn't take long for us to make ourselves at home in this space. Tony has one of the best pool tables we've played in all of Mexico.
That's good, I like this. Are they smoked?
Sweet boy. Good sweet girl. Look at that one. That's some good dog love right there. We should take her home, honey. No.
Because we haven't got any space for you.
No. This little girl's up for adoption. We'd love to take her, we just can't. She has a sister that's really cute looking too. Are you scared of the camera? Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Just gotta come to Oaxaca and get her.
Yeah, all the way.
Tony and Rebecca graciously provided a Mexico address for us to receive a very important package.
We got the Starlink. I think Zach ordered it on Sunday, and today is what, Tuesday? Tuesday, so we got it. So, yay. Thank you guys so much. So we have cicadas in the southwest or in Arizona, but they do not sound like this. It's weird. Reminds me of a chainsaw.
The Rob's place provided a perfect respite from the road for us for about a week. There were many pool games, probably a few too many cups of mezcal, and I even got a chance to sit in for a few songs with Tony's band of expat musicians. After leaving the Robs, we took an Airbnb in downtown Oaxaca so we could walk to most of the attractions.
Oh man, Oaxaca. It's pretty darn good. I think we'll stay here for a couple of days.
We had some great food with our new friends from a van named Forest, and walked a great deal of the city.
I like all the art over there. I don't think you can really see it though.
In Oaxaca, we might have eaten the best meal either of us have ever had. This is Los Danzantes, an incredible spot to try different types of mole. We ordered this appetizer with 5 different types, each with its own distinct flavor. It's rare that we leave a restaurant completely satisfied, but we both agreed that this dining experience was absolutely perfect.
things I absolutely love about Mexico is that there's a little dude with a cart and he just walks around and he sells a bunch of stuff. But yeah, we're gonna stay at this really cool place. It's an RV park and there's a bunch of other overlanders there and whatnot. So hopefully we can get out and walk around a little bit. And we'll definitely go back into Oaxaca. We're kind of on the outskirts right now. We left our little Airbnb kind of in a downtown area and came back out to camp. When we get into the RV park, I'll show you guys. It should be a good one. We are here at the lovely El Rancho RV park, and we're next to some pretty nice neighbors. It's very quiet so far. There were a few dogs barking, but hey, it's Mexico. We set up Pete, and here's Zach, just chilling. What's going on, honey?
We haven't needed it for the last couple days, but we're enjoying our Starlink, which is pretty amazing.
Yes.
And this place is really relaxing. It's like an overlander paradise.
And the breeze is nice.
Breeze is nice. Temperature's perfect.
Yeah.
Water power.
There's even a pool and the cleanest bathrooms I've ever used here in Mexico. It's a joy.
Including the Airbnbs.
Yes, including Airbnbs.
We couldn't get enough of Oaxaca, so we made our way back to town again, walking to the nearest main road to catch a cab. Common experience in Mexico. Insane dog barking. Always.
Oh my God. We've got to have 50 dogs in there. Oh, there's some dogs. Okay, they're too hot to attack, I think. All right, let's hope, yeah. One's kind of giving me the evil eye. Yeah, it's a little scary. I might have to hit him with my camera. I don't like that. Signing out.
Having a nice, flat, open campsite meant I could finally get to work on a truck project that I'd been putting off since we left the States.
What is that?
This is our Tacoma steering midshaft.
Oh, is that the thing that's been making all that horrible clunking?
Yeah, it's been transmitting a bunch of vibration from the steering rack through the steering column up into this part, which is pretty clever design. I mean, it was, designed to withstand shock this way and then also this way, but I can feel, and you probably can't see this, but I can feel a significant amount of wiggle this way, like that's maybe 2 or 3 millimeters of wiggle.
Yeah, enough
to allow shock to come up through the steering wheel, which is really disconcerting when you're off-road.
Yeah.
It's like a pretty crazy feeling. Feels like the truck's falling apart. So we got another part, and we're gonna slam it in and see if it does the trick. Instead of a rubber piece, it's a polyurethane bushing. So
okay.
It could be good, it could be bad, but we'll find out.
All right. Cool.
That's a hell of a lot shorter than the other one.
Uh-oh.
So, finally got this on.
What is that?
This is the coupler for the steering shaft coming out of the steering rack and the steering mid shaft, which it's a little bit of a bear. We messed around with it before when we put a 1-inch body lift on this truck, and it was a bear then, and it's being a bit of a bear now, but just a lot of sweat and muscle. We got it. We got it together.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Zach was just giving me a bunch of crap because I have anxiety about him tinkering on the truck.
Topaz. Have more anxiety about this.
Okay.
Join us next time when we meet some new friends. We're hanging out with Malimish. Visit more spectacular ruins. View more stunning artifacts. Face a few intestinal challenges.
Some of the worst stomach cramps I've ever had.
And attempt to avoid buying all the things. Watch some boys tempt fate and have a bit of a reality check.
Before coming here, we both had some pretty mixed feelings about just general safety, but we had a really scary experience.
Pretty harrowing experience this morning.
I don't want to leave is what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't feel like we need to get in the car and go away. That's a big volcano. Oh, this road. It is spewing. It's a little frightening. Oh my God, what is that up there? What is that? What is that? There is the sacrificial squirrel called RB Las Americas, I believe. What is it again? Las Americas? Las Americas? Las Americas. Do. Sorry, police are coming. Hopefully karma will not be a bitch. The jet. Oops, there's my finger. But yeah. That's your head. I just saw a ring-tailed cat run through our camp. I kept seeing this little thing right here. It ran through over there. No, I can't see him, but I hear him. He's over here. I think he's come for my mangoes.